Welcome back, folks, to Fishing Planet. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we have a little bit of a different video. One I was hoping not to do, but we are going to do it. All right, I will be sending this into Fishing Planet so they can see for themselves this, because I feel like this is not a intended mechanic. Okay. That being said, you guys know I love Fishing Planet. I want to start out right away by being positive. And this isn't going to be a negative video. This is going to continue as always of not going down a negativity rabbit hole. Okay? Because some people just complain all the time. It doesn't matter what Fishing Planet could do. They could literally save a plane full of people. And people will still say they could have saved two planes full of people. That being said, all right, I am not a person that gets crazy. I am a very fact-based person. I try to leave emotions out of videos and how I fish, and this is going to be no different. I'm just going to state the opinion or the facts of what happened a few times to me. And maybe put a tiny little opinion in it. But I don't think, in my opinion, this is an intended mechanic of Fishing Planet. And I am an experienced fisherman. Obviously, just in case you're new to the channel, I have done, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 videos on this game. I've caught a bunch of fish. I've won tournaments, the monthly tournaments, comps, caught all the fish in the game, blah, blah, blah. I'm experienced, right? This isn't somebody that is claiming now perch are nerfed, okay? Or something crazy, or you got to stand on a, on a right foot on Sunday to catch a certain fish while praying or something, okay? That's not what this is, all right? I've had a few fish fights, guys. They've only been 3 particular fish that this has happened to. One, or most commonly, and other people have had this issue too, the black marlin and the sailfish, right? Not the sailfish, the swordfish. Sorry, guys. Had a little bit of a brain fart there. Them 2 fish. So the swordfish and the black marlin. And then also the butcher shark. We've had these issues with. I personally have had issues with all 3 of them. And other friends and peers that are also very qualified fishermen, including other like tournament champions and people have spent a lot of time in the game, have run across. But I've had a few fish that have taken about an hour to catch or not catch at all, right? As I just got on to make this video, my friend Pros actually had the same thing exactly happen to him again, just now, where he got actually spooled out after about an hour of fight. But again, I'm just stating facts and warning people that sometimes when you get a fish on and it's too much and it's acting real weird, and I'll talk about that here in a second, maybe just try to let it go. I know even Pros just tried to let his go and it spooled him out and he had to break the line. All right, and clearly anybody that's familiar with the channel knows Pros is his experience is probably even I am, right? He's a very good fisherman, right? So that being said, let's get into it. Out of these fish, including partially on the butcher shark, and we'll talk about that here in a second, we've had some pretty gnarly fish fights, which I'm okay with having long fish fights, right? Half an hour, 45 minutes if they need to be. That's not what the complaint is. Or what I'm trying to bring across to Fishing Planet's attention in this video. or you guys. And a lot of you guys have had this happen before. So if you want to comment down below, please keep it positive, though, guys. There's no reason to go negative. But anyway, we've had fish fights that have gone over an hour or 45 minutes. And again, time isn't the thing. But we've had some weird things happen where some fish just kind of seem to not be able to be caught. All right. And this happened today, and that's what you're seeing in the background is me actually fighting a fish. Now, this has happened to me a few times before. Okay, there's a couple mechanics that I don't think are intended, that Fishing Planet is intending to do. And before anybody asks, yes, I am using a good equipment for this. Okay, and I have caught plenty of the I've caught plenty of these uniques. In fact, the first day the map came out, I said, "Oh, we had a fight that was real long. No big deal. Probably something I need to learn how to do," or I kept an open mind about it, right? But now, having had this happen a few times, and to friends and some other people that are definitely qualified to speak on this, I feel like that there are certain fish that may be bugging out. I don't know the right term for it, but they end up being basically uncatchable. And a big mechanic that is rough, and I don't know if it's intended or not, is when a fish gets into about 30 feet. A lot of times between these three in particular, the butcher shark, this happens to as well. It almost is impossible to get in. Even a max dragging the fish, it'll do the thing where it bounces between 10 and 25 feet. It happened to me on almost all these fish that the same issue occurred on, right? And in this one fight alone, because knew I was going to just grab the clip of this and make a video, because I've experienced enough of this to kind of put a say on this. I tried everything, guys, right? I hooked the fish while trolling. This, as you can see, was a black marlin, and when I hooked it, I fought it normally, right? I fought it just the normal way that you fight every fish. Then I actually put the boat into a reverse at 1%, trying to make the fight easier. Had the same issues at every step of the way that I'm explaining right now. I've had the fish come in, a fight in really close, do really crazy stuff, then kind of bounce out. So we did the normal way with it trolling, then we reversed, and then also we anchored, thinking I could maybe make that work just to show in the video. And then actually we floated without the anchor, just letting the fish pull us around. We ended up, I would say a good fifth of the map across from where we started this fight. And this fight in particular was only 45 minutes. That's because my reel broke. Why did it break? Because once I got into 20 feet, after it happening a long time, I tried to use all of my reel to get it in, and it still didn't work. And I've done that enough to know when to use that and make it work. And no, I did not go into this fight with poor gear or bad equipment. So if Fishing Planet, if you do take a look at this, which I hope you do, I don't want to put words in Fishing Planet's mouth, but I don't think this is an intended thing. And even though I am excited to see the video they did talk about to help people out with the long fish fights, I don't think that's going to help this particular issue. I'll keep an open mind, obviously, but I think definitely hearing from the other part of the community, and now, people like myself or other friends that are very experienced within the game, I feel like this is maybe an issue I hope that Fishing Planet addresses. This is not related to fish time, okay? I get some fish are going to take a while to catch, but there is the mechanic where they don't want to get caught or they will spool out. And more in particular, I think the one that gets really annoying to people, particularly myself, is when they get into about 20 feet. They will bounce from 10 to 25 feet and basically not come in on these fish. Not all fish. I would say out of the unis, the uni black marlins and the uni swordfish, I would say this probably happens to me so far like once or twice out of 10 fish, give or take. Obviously, I haven't caught hundreds yet, but I've caught enough of these now to have known. And another reason that I think this is a unintended mechanic is it's on the new fish, right? It's not any fish that exist in the game currently. So that's another reason for that. So just stating the facts of what happened to me, and my opinion is I don't think it's an intended mechanic that Fishing Planet has right now. All right. So anybody else had this mechanic issue happen to them, either one of the two, please put it down in the comments. And like I said, please keep it positive, guys. Fishing Planet is clearly trying to work on any issues they have. And there's a reason I love this game as much as I do. Okay, let's cut them some slack. And hopefully this is an issue that gets resolved. But I have faith in Fishing Planet as always. They've done it in the past. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you folks next time.